Hi, my loves. This is Isabella Sanfilippo from WCHS, and you're listening to the I Love You podcast. So this week is a very special week because I've thought a lot on doing an episode on this topic, or technically people, and unfortunately I couldn't record last Friday, which is usually when I record, but you're getting this episode today, which is Friday. The radio equipment was down at my school, and I couldn't record yesterday because my voice was just dead. You could still kind of hear it. I was just screaming my heart out at that concert, and it was crazy. I will be posting some videos on my TikTok, which I recently just started up. It's the same handle as my Instagram, just the I Love You podcast with like periods in the middle, so the.I.love.you. You know the deal. But without further ado, this week is haters. Unfortunately, we all have haters, whether it's for something we're responsible for, drama, for absolutely no reason, or just something stupid. We all have haters. And I wanted to talk about this topic because it's one of the main reasons I started this podcast. There is just so much hate in the world, and it's awful. And I wanted to spread love and positivity, but recently I've been forgetting that myself, and I've just been feeling so negative. But I decided that needed to stop, so I picked up my phone and I wrote down some episode ideas, and this one just kind of stuck out to me. And unfortunately, we can all think of a time where someone has been mean, and it's just inevitable. I can think of a few myself. There was one time one of my friends just straight up said, "You're ugly." I was like, oh okay. That was really sweet. There was another time one of my old friends made a TikTok account and posted a video with my picture and a backhanded compliment as the caption. So that was a fun one too. There was multiple times a girl straight up lied that I called her names and pushed her, and people believed her. And there was just another time a girl just said to me, "Babe, trust me, no one wants to look at you." So thank you for that. And people even make fun of me for, I think, the stupidest reason you can make fun of someone, which is for having a podcast. Because at this point, people will just find so many reasons to tear you down. And what just astounds me is, you couldn't find something better? I am a very march to my own type of beat girl. I don't know if that's the right phrase or not. But, I literally dressed up as William Shakespeare in a bald cap and rapped for a history project. I went up there and I rapped. And the best thing you could come up with, "Oh, she has a podcast, she's so annoying." Come on. I'm expecting a little bit more from you haters. But, I do have to admit that I also haven't always handled situations like that the best way. But what's in the past is in the past, and I can't fix how I immaturely handle situations, but I can recognize how to handle situations like that if they do come up again. But unfortunately, haters do leave scars. Personally, I tend not to be able to let go words people have said to me, even if it was years ago. I remember this one time vividly to this day. There was a boy in my 5th grade art class who told me that boys were never going to like me because I was fat. And those words still float around in my head sometimes. But I have worked so hard just not to let things that people say bother me. And harboring on them just won't do me any good. And it's honestly just harmful. And, Taylor is always right. So as Taylor says, haters gonna hate, 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 hate. Baby, I'm just gonna shake, 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 shake it off. And when it comes to haters, I realize I have to say, who even are they? They don't know me. They don't know me as a person. I've grown. I've changed. So if they're going to make comments about me years ago, that's not who I am today. That's not the same person. I'm not a little kid anymore. I'm not in 5th grade. I'm not as immature as I once was when I handled messy situations poorly and made reckless decisions without thinking of any consequences. And because of all my mistakes, I have learned a lot of lessons. I understand that the words I say can have the same effect on someone, and the words I say can never be taken back. So that's why I always try to compliment others or make sure they know how amazing they are, because you don't know what negative words are sticking with them. One of the best pieces of advice I've ever gotten actually came from my 6th grade Spanish teacher, One time she said, if you're ever mad at someone, just picture them doing what they love. I have my own take on this, and I picture people who have been mean to me doing what they love. Whether it's sports or video games or acting, just thinking about it kind of gives me clarity and just helps me move on and let go. So I'll give you a moment to do that. You totally don't have to if you don't want to. And I don't know if that helped or not, but that always helped me, so I just wanted to put that out there. I also wanted to say that being a hater is easy, and it's easy to find flaws and imperfections, but being a lover is more rewarding. It's better for everyone, and it's better for you. Choosing to find the beauty in the bad and the music in the silence is hard. If you have a bad day, it's easy to hold on to all of the things that went wrong, rather than what went good. Choosing to look past the bad is the mature and healthier thing for you to do, and also for the people around you. Energy is so contagious. If you choose to be positive or even just smile while walking down the hallway, other people will too. But if you complain about everything and are cranky, you can drag others down with you. And that's totally not to say that you have to be happy all the time, because that is just impossible. We all have bad days, but it's bouncing back and just not letting the hate get to you that's the most important. That's all I have for you guys today. So thank you for listening to the I Love You podcast. I'm your host, Isabella Sanfilippo, and remember, I love you.